naughty devil.
Hello and welcome to the Motul TT Assen, a legendary venue, the TT Circuit Assen, and a historic weekend as well, because in our 75th year, this is the 75th running of the Dutch TT. We've been coming here every single year since 1949, which was the very first year of Grand Prix Premier Class motorcycle racing. The only year, unfortunately, we couldn't come was because of that pesky COVID back in 2020. But this makes it the 75th running of this special event. So many memories, so many magic MotoGP moments that more often than not have unfolded down at the Gert Timmer chicane, the final corner here, and I expect we're going to see plenty more this weekend, where on Friday morning in free practice for MotoGP, it was this man, second in the World Championship, Pecco Bagnaia, who was fastest. And he does love this place, does Bagnaia. More often than not, he's able to put a good lap. This Dutch venue, of course, does have a tattoo on the back of his right arm to signify his victory here in 2016. His first in Moto3, of course, a memorable one for then. And we saw this in Mugello. I feel like I've been here again, where he was stopping for fans, for photos with all the fans. And he's in fine form, is Pecco. Has won 3 of our last starts, of course, victorious in the Catalan Grand Prix, and then did the double on home soil in Mugello. And you would have to say it's the red-hot favourite for this weekend, given what he was able to do in free practice this morning. Of course, a lot of the weekend to go, and I'm sure plenty will unfold throughout the course of the weekend. But so far, so good for the number one, who, of course, is still aiming to try and take away some points. Pecco, just very quickly, if I can, how did you find this morning? All good?
All good, yeah.
Looks like you enjoy this place. You've had a lot of form around here before.
Long time without being P1 in FP1, so I'm happy.
Well, that's a good start then. Hopefully it continues that way.
Thank you.
There we go. Long time without a top spot in free practice. So the world champion, very, very pleased indeed to have started his weekend in top spot. And as a result, given the fact he was fast this morning, and that's not often the Bagnaia way. We've seen throughout his 2 MotoGP World Championships that the Bagnaia way is to find his feet, to find some rhythm, slowly but surely on a Friday, then to start to build into it on a Saturday, and then he always leaves his best until last on a Sunday. So the fact that it's been so far so good on a Friday means that if he is to continue the Bagnaia way and improve throughout the course of the weekend, could mean that his rivals are in a bit of trouble, including this man, the number 93 of Marc Marquez, who was seconds closest to Bagnaia this morning, and of course, as he often is, has been in the headlines since we last joined you, the fact that he will be joining that man down there, in that box down there, a switch from blue to red, the factory Ducati red for Marc Marquez, as I'm sure you're aware of by now, in 2025. And there is a bit of news with regards to 2025 in this part of the paddock and this part of pit lane as well, because all indicators are pointing towards the fact that we're going to have 4 blue bikes on the grids next year. The factory Yamaha squad of Fabio Quartararo and looks like Alex Rins are also going to have Pramac Racing as Yamaha really start to find some momentum in their charge back towards the front. As we can see, lots of Dutch fans. Morning, how are we? All good?
Yes, everything is good.
How did you enjoy this morning?
Oh, very lovely.
First time here?
No, I came here a lot of times.
Who's your favourite?
Yeah, Fabio, of course.
Fabio?
Yeah,
And
because his mentality is a good rider. It's yeah. Every time I see him, I love that.
like that. Who's going to win on Sunday?
Ooh, I think of Marquez of Bagnaia.
Ooh, that, I like it. One of Marquez or Bagnaia. I like it. Have a good weekend, and you as well. Always very friendly, our Dutch fans as well, and reason to do so as well. Through into the last 16 of the European Cup, as are England as well, just a reminder. So, we see lots of fans here enjoying their time. Third fastest as well, further down pit lane, but worth giving a mention to throughout this free practice session that we've just had in MotoGP, was Raul Fernandez, who has really started to find his feet and find his form. The Spaniard, who of course notably was leading a MotoGP race for the very first time back in Barcelona in that Catalan sprint before unfortunately crashing out. But the Spaniard has taken his time, but he's definitely starting to find his feet and find his rhythm in the Premier class now. It has taken a bit of a while, but we saw the talent he had in Moto2, and I have to say it is good to see that he's starting to shine through in MotoGP now. And again, with regards to 2025, he is one of the many riders out of contract, but all indicators are pointing towards the fact that we should see the number 25 remaining in the Trackhouse Aprilia squad next year. And because, hello, just come and have a word instead of waving in the background. You can't wave in the background and get away with it. How are you?
Fine, you?
Very good, thank you. Enjoying your time here so far?
Yes, yeah, certainly, very good.
Who are you supporting this weekend?
Marc Marquez, always.
And do you think he'll win on Sunday?
Yeah.
Hey, I like the confidence. First time?
No. Been here for since.
Many years.
Yeah.
Like to see it. Well, enjoy the weekend.
Thank
When's
you.
the sunshine coming out as well?
Holland, huh? Yeah, you
know.
never know.
It was 30 degrees yesterday. Now I need a coat on. Anyway, good to see you. Enjoy the weekends. There we go. Good to chat away with our Dutch fans here. And as usual, it is very much the case that the Dutch fans in attendance here are not here for the first time. They come year in, year out, give their support to, the likes of Marc Marquez, Valentino Rossi, always got unbelievable support here. And the good news is they've got some Dutch riders to cheer on in both Moto2 and Moto3 as well. Both Ben Schneider making his injury return this weekend, and more notably as well in the Moto3 class, they're pretty confident that Colin Vyer can fight for victory and become the first Dutchman to win here at Assen in, I think it's going to be close to 40 years. So let's see if Colin can send the Dutch fans wild on Sunday morning. We're not supposed to be biased, but will be a great moment if he is able to do that. As we get down to the bottom end of pit lane, where there is yet more news here in regards to 2025. I'm sure you guys are all aware by now, but of course, Alessio Spargaro will be moving on. He's retiring at the end of the year. And Maverick Vinales is making the move to KTM and the Tech 2 squad, which means that we're going to have two new faces down here next year in Maverick Vinales and Enea Bastianini. In fact, why don't we come down and show you the interesting part of pit lane. We do have some gifts to give away, but so far we're struggling. Before we go down that way, have we seen anybody worthy of receiving our special gifts? I think we're struggling, aren't we? We're looking for some of our smaller MotoGP fans, because we've got some sort of limited edition special, like a Where's Wally poster, a nice book, with lots of little fun games in there called Little Riders. So we can sort of make the day of some of our younger MotoGP fans. That is the task I have been given, but unfortunately, I'm not seeing too many people under the age of 10 so far today. It looks as though they're all in school. I mean, it is a Friday, so I would hope that that is the case, but maybe a few naughty parents have taken them out of school for an educational day here at MotoGP, and we were hoping to further that education with our wonderful Little Riders book. And that is a good point as well. If any of you are due to come to a MotoGP race over the next 6 months or so, and you are planning on bringing your little ones into the paddock, then there should be, more often than not, some wonderful MotoGP employees holding a few little gifts and goodies. So if you can catch their eye, you might get lucky and get one yourself. I'm hoping to try and find someone to be able to do that myself, but unfortunately not having much luck so far. As we see Jorge Martin here just about to wave past very quickly whilst he has a photo. Just quickly, Jorge, how was that? All good?
Yeah, not bad. A bit of wind, but it's okay.
Is it going to rain this afternoon?
I hope not, because I have work to do.
Good man. Enjoy. There we go. Quick words with the man leading the MotoGP World Championship. And before we leave you, we've wrapped up most things. I think we might be in business. I'm being pointed down in this direction. Don't know why, but our wonderful producers, Oscar and Sophia, are just waving like mad and telling me to come down here. So that is what I'm going to do. Why are we coming down here? We're going to wait here because have we got some gifts to give away, or what's going on here? Of course, we are down at the Grassini Racing Box. I don't know whether we've had a sighting of Marc Marquez or Alex Marquez or what the plan is. Sophia, help me out here. What are we doing? Have we found our victim? Hello. Here we go. Nice to meet you. How are you? How are you? All okay? Yep. Well, I'm hoping that this will put a smile on your face. We've got some presents for you. Is that okay? So in here, we've got a poster called Where's Wheelie? So you need to find the guy doing the wheelie. Also a nice little book in there as well, and a bag that I'm sure your mum will like. Happy to take that? Yep, well, we'll give you it anyway. There you go. Are you waiting for Marc Marquez's signature? I think so. Anyway, would you want that? Yep, go on, I'll let you take it then. There you go. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Sylvan, nice to meet you. I'm Jack Sylvan. Nice to meet you. Enjoy that, and good luck trying to find Mark as well. Is Mark your favourite rider? Is that who you want to win this weekend? Not too bothered. Anyway, whoever wins, you'll be happy. Sylvan, nice to meet you. Enjoy the weekend. There we go. I was hoping he was going to be a little bit happier than that, but anyway, maybe that's just the Appleyard charm wearing off on him. But that is one happy-ish customer. I'm sure he'll enjoy it anyway. I'm sure he will, as we wait for Mark to potentially come out. Are we going to get a word with the 8-time world champion? Potentially not. You can see a few people waiting here. Has Mark been and gone? No, are we still waiting? Not yet? Okay, so that's why they're all waiting here. Do we want to wait? I can't go inside, unfortunately. I'd like to go inside, but if I went inside, I'd get told off. So,
Give you a hard time?
No. Are you waiting for Mark or Alex's signature?
Oh, both of them.
Both? Okay.
Yeah, always been a big fan of both of them. So.
First time getting a signature, or this?
Actually, yes. First
Really?
time. First time. So yeah, I'm hoping.
Okay. And
I'm even using my passport as a backing, so it's not messed up and scribbled.
I like you've got the full Grassini merch as well.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm here with the Grassini VIP package. So
wow, and the cap
hanging out
as
with
well.
them. Yeah.
I'm guessing from the accent you've come further afield than down the road.
A little bit. I'm from the DC in the United States, the capital.
Wow,
So,
very nice.
Came all the way. I mean, we don't have much racing events there, so.
You've got Austin. Did you do Austin?
I did do Austin. I actually got invited by the AMA to come out and hang out with them there, so that was really cool. And yeah, so we're here for Assen, and then we're here for the Saxon Ring right after. So
Not bad.
hit the doubleheader. You got to.
Wow, a bucket list trip for MotoGP.
Absolutely. Couldn't be any better.
Well, enjoy the weekend.
Yes.
Where are you going to be watching on Sunday?
Turn one.
Turn one.
Absolutely.
You're not going to go to the final corner?
Oh, for the end, yeah, of course.
Good idea. Good idea. Anyway, Jack, nice to meet you.
CJ, nice to meet you, Jack.
Nice to meet you,
Take care.
CJ. Safe flight back as well. Hopefully it's a good one. There we go. CJ, I hope he gets his signature as well. I'm sure he will do. But there we go. Told you that people come from afar to come and enjoy this legendary venue. CJ flying in from Washington, DC, no less, to enjoy MotoGP this weekend and next as well. As well, the glitz and the glamour of the MotoGP paddock. What on earth is going on here? I don't know. But anyway, we'll move past it. And with that, I think we should probably bid you a fond farewell and tell you to enjoy the weekend's action, because of course MotoGP back after our 3-week summer break, and we're back with a bang as well, of course, as usual. MotoGP, Moto2 and Moto3 on the cards, as well as that 2 Moto E races tomorrow, plus the Red Bull Rookies Cup. It is a bumper schedule here in the Netherlands, and it's going to ignite this afternoon, as usual, with that singular 60-minute MotoGP session where there are 10 Q2 places up for grabs. Will it rain? I don't know, but those grey clouds are looming. It's not supposed to. The forecast says no, but the wind is picking up. Maybe it will. Yet more drama. We've heard from Bagnaia, we've heard from Martin, the men first and second in the World Championship, because after all of the talk throughout the spring break about 2025, it's time to get down to business now and decide who's going to be the world champion in 2024. So join us this weekend and enjoy it. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you in 7 days' time from the Sachsenring in Germany.